So I've heard from many parents that they've seen for themselves there's a difference between a nanny who constantly speaks and engages with their children and a nanny who's not so engaged and maybe doesn't speak that much to especially the small kids. How does this affect language development? And is it actually true that if my nanny is very engaging, then my child's language develops faster?
That is exactly very correct. Although there are other contributing factors, but a nanny should understand they do not communicate at the child, but with. When you're communicating with someone, it means you get to their level and you're trying to make the conversation flow.
Okay.
A nanny should also understand for a child to develop great language, it's important if they are having repetition, don't repeat exactly the word the child has said incorrectly. Repeat it, but now correctly.
So make it normal.
Make it normal.
Yeah.
Because the child is learning. So if the child is asking for a cup and the child says, nipe kombe, no, the nanny says,
ndio hiki kombe.
So the child, you communicate what is correct. Number two, the nanny also needs to try to up their communication to the level of the child. The current child is an empowered child, and the modern parent is very specific, even on the language, the articulation of words. If as a nanny, you could be having mother tongue interference, possibly like us, people from Rima, the nanny can consider trying to have some few classes on knowing how to articulate words correctly so that you are communicating with the child and not at the child. The other thing, the nanny should have normal free communication with the child so that the language develops. A child who's live in an environment where there's serious communication, they still have the confidence and their language develops faster.
That's true.
We don't want children to pick the language of the cartoon.
Yes.
We want they stimulate themselves with normal surrounding and get to understand the cues of communication, the tone variation, the facial expression, the joking part, and that makes a lot of sense for the child.
I love it.
And also something else, at the home setup for the child to master a certain language, you must agree on the language to use. If in school they are using English and at home you are using Kiswahili, there's a lot of confusion for preschoolers. So you may decide at home, let's stick to English. They will learn the mother tongue later. If you want, which first language do you want to introduce to the child? Is it the mother tongue? Then that should be the language of communication by everyone in the house. If you want to do Kiswahili, everybody communicates in Kiswahili. If you want to do English, so that you don't confuse the child, stick to one language. So
I think it's that thoughtfulness and the presence of the nanny really understanding why this is important to the child and the baby that really makes the most connection.
Very good. And should not make it look like it's a bother.
Yes,
the child is bothering me. They should know that I am impacting the child in a positive way. And my presence will be felt by the life of that child in this particular home.
All right.